Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and the last two episodes we've been doing some bee stuff, and I mean we've made some progress, but in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of been a little bit slow and a little bit messy, to say the least. Not just in terms of design, because overall it kind of looks pretty good, but in terms of, I guess, progression and goals in terms of what we're trying to do. We automated honeycombs in the last episode, so that's all hooked up. That should have been all hooked up to automatically shear and give us honeycombs. We set it up with like a timer and stuff. My guess as to what's happened is that if two bees leave the thing at once, maybe that breaks it or something? I'm not sure, but this guy was working, so I'll set him to 6 and that should output something. I guess it hasn't, but well, I guess actually, I guess it's fine. Because eventually another bee will leave, and that should count it up anyway to harvest it. It just won't be, I guess, as efficient as we wanted. Either way, it's fine, because I want to sort of solve that issue today as well. We've obviously got the honey being generated there to make, whatchamacallums, honey treats. So we've got stuff set up, so we can do stuff, but it's still a little bit meh. Currently, to get honey, the actual honey, we're using lumber bees, right? They're not built for that. They're built for getting lumber. It's sort of in the name. We're also using them to get honeycombs, but we have to do it through a bee nest, and we have to do this horrible setup here. It's honestly just dumb. It's just dumb. So I went ahead and I planned out this episode. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I have all the resources and we're ready to go? No. No. That would be too easy. But it means I looked, and there's a clipboard you can create from Create using planks, paper, and an andesite alloy. And check this out. I have made us some plans, and we can even check them off. How cool is that? So, they're sort of in order of how we're going to do it. The first thing I want to do is go to a flower biome and collect vanilla bees. That was actually suggested to me. I'll find the name real quick. Yes. Silvera said to head over to a flower biome using the nature's compass. So, we should have that compass somewhere. It's probably, I guess it's in the system. That'll be fine. So, we'll grab that, and we'll pretty much head on our way. So we'll go nature compass, or at least we'll see where we've got to go, because if it's really far, this episode might fall flat already. I have other plans, but this is kind of a big thing. Flower forest, it's in the Lost City or the Overworld. We're obviously in the Overworld, and that should be good. We'll search. It reckons it is 1,000 blocks that way. That is going to be northwest. In terms of northwest, we could jump to the waystone we have over at Furry Nation, and that, I guess, will give us a bit of a head start. And then we can probably... Do you reckon we can travel the rest with our flight? We could try to make jetpacks and stuff. And honestly, I think we've got the resources to do it. So this episode has already taken a bit of a turn. But these jetpacks, they can let you travel really, 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 really fast if you get a really good one. For example, you can see there's some speed here. The horizontal speed is sort of the main one. So it looks like the emerald jetpack is kind of the best. So that's what we'll aim for. It will need a diamond one. All this is doable. Gold, that's doable. Oh, I don't actually want Invar. I'd actually prefer the gold one. The gold one, we use bronze or iron. We'll just do iron. Iron's going to use a stone or a copper. We'll just do stone. And the stone uses wood. Oh. I think that's fine. And so this is the base tier, right? All of these are pretty much the same recipe. Just you replace like the wood with, stone, or the stone with the iron, and et cetera, et cetera. So first thing we're going to need is a leather strap. We should have all this stuff. I'm hopeful. Then we're going to need batteries, which need basic coils. From memory, I think it's just like, what's that? You need 4 for each of those. So 4, 8, and then 11. That makes sense, I think. So 11 of these coils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Perfect. I think they do change later on, so you don't really want to make them all instantly. But 11 cells. We want to obviously make 2. Oh, no, you don't want to make them all into batteries. That's my bad. It's fine. We've got the stuff. It's not the end of the world, but a little bit embarrassing, I guess. Boom, 2 thrusters, which I guess we need more wood for, which we need to make wood the old-fashioned way, of course. Look, listen, jetpacks weren't on the plan. I should have planned it out a little bit better, but it's fine. It's fine. The rest will all come together. Now, I'm not sure when you'll see this video because it is late, but I'll try to smash it out. I was having some server issues as well, and I was like, I don't know if I can get this video done. But I think I can. If it's quick, I honestly, I want it to be quick. I genuinely want to speed run through these things, but we'll see. It may or may not happen. Also, I should mention, I installed another mod, which I can't really tell if it's working. It doesn't really look like it's working. But I installed one of those animation mods. I'll try to link it below. If it's not linked below, remind me. And I went to a village, and the villager noses were like wobbling and stuff, which is pretty funny. I don't know. That guy didn't do it though. Okay, so we have the wooden jetpack. Cool. I can show you how this guy works. First thing we would have to do is charge him. To pull that off, can we just do it in an energy cell? I think we can. Maybe. Maybe not. I assumed we'd be able to, but clearly we can't. That's okay. That's okay. Did we set up a flux controller? I feel like we did, right? Because wasn't that powering our mining drill? A mining laser or something? I thought it was. Maybe that was a different series. They're sort of all mungled together. I think, can I put it in the charger? I don't think it would be fast. No, that doesn't work. I thought I did, but I mean, I guess I didn't, right? Based on the fact that it's not here. The problem is our base is, I don't know. I genuinely, if I don't see it, I'm guessing we don't have it, or I've hidden it really well. That's fine. We probably will do that though. I probably will get a flux controller. They're pretty good, and I think we've got the stuff to make one. It's gonna be messy. To make these, all of these ingredients pretty much bottled down to flux blocks and some ender bits. So flux dust, sorry, I meant. So that's going to be obsidian and redstone. In the past, you could bookmark the whole thing, but that's fine. And then also these things, the flux cores, which pretty much just need eyes of ender. And that stuff we can do. We've got the stuff to do it. I just need to grab some redstone. I need to grab an obsidian. And I need to go down to bedrock, which I should be able to do. I think we've got this to go into the mine. Maybe. Yep, this is pretty much it. It's not all the way down, but, you know, pretty much there. You guys might not be able to see anything, but you know what? There you go. Now you can see stuff. So to get this to work, you want to place it there. You want to go into your controls and figure out what your magnet keybind is. Toggle magnet is currently on H. I'm going to make that... what can I do? What haven't I got? 7. 7 will toggle my magnet, so I'll turn my magnet off, because what we want to do is drop all of our redstone there, and then we want to punch this, and that will crush it all into flux dust. Perfect. We'll quickly fly back up here before our flight runs out, and head back home. Okay, excellent. Alright. So, let's turn off our night vision, because otherwise it gets really bright up here, as you can sort of see behind the system. So now we have flux dust. Cool. Now, in the future, if you make a flux block, you don't need to go down to obsidian. You can just use that thing. Next, we want some flux cores. I guess we'll make 2 little sets. And so what do we need now? We're going to need 5 flux blocks. Oh, so I guess we'll probably want, yeah, maybe even a little bit more than that, but that's fine. So 5 flux blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, only 3. Okay. Sure. So to do that, we're going to want blaze rods. The sound of that guy scares me every single time. I think we just want to squeeze this. Once again, listen, we're going quickly. I know. I mean, I say quickly. We're going Dew stream quickly, right? So not too quick, but I'm not slowing down. I guess maybe I am. I don't know. I need 1, 2. Possibly another one, so we may as well just, you know, get more. So that's 12, that's this, that's that, that's 1, 2. That's all we want. And then the controller uses an extra 1 at the top, which is, of course, annoying, because then that leaves you with 3 of these things left over, and it's like, oh, horrible. So yeah, flux controller, awesome. On top of that, actually, let's make another one, because although the flux controller should be able to wirelessly charge us, we need to provide the flux controller with power. We need to provide our network with power. To do that, we're going to need, a flux plug, this guy here. So, of course, it's going to use another block, so I've got to actually craft more of this stuff. Flux core, and then make a flux block, and then sort of combine them together, and you've got yourself a flux plug. Beautiful. So, what we'll do is we'll come... I won't hook it up to this guy because, once again, he's powering our controller, so we'll do it in a different spot. We'll probably come over here and do it. Yeah, okay, so I'll chop this up. And we'll place a cable there. That's probably just the best option. So let's go here, pipe. Get an energy pipe. Boom, 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 boom. We haven't even done bee stuff, and I'm telling you, it'll happen. So Flux controller, open this guy up, click create new network, and we're gonna make ours private because only we're connected. What color do we want? I'll go this blue. That's a nice blue, I think. How's that gonna look? Well, we need to click this little section here, or I guess the network selection tab, and then click on our network. I guess we're the only one on this server with the network. And that's pretty much it. Next, we go to wireless charging, right? And we want to select everything that it will let us. Now, it won't let us charge our inventory, but it will charge our armor slots, our curio slots, hotbar, offhand, and main hand. We want to enable it, and we want to click apply. And now it says wireless charging is effective. Next up, we need to put the power in the system. To do that, I guess this guy doesn't actually have to be here, so I'll tell you what, we'll actually pick him up, and instead we'll just place the flux plug there. There we go. So we'll turn this guy onto our network. In theory, he'll absorb some stuff. Then over by our base, if I can get a little bit closer, we can place the flux course, or the flux controller. So, bear with me. Pick that up, place this here, place that guy, oh, sure, that can sit there. He's hooked up. The wireless charging is also applied. In theory, it should be working. This goes in my inventory, so he's not charging. The wireless charging for the inventory was disabled. If he's on my hotbar, however, he charges. He's full. So, this guy goes on your back, or I guess on your body, and then you have a jetpack. It's kind of hidden underneath my, my cool traveler's backpack, but it's there. Now, there will be some more keybinds. I believe in the past it was like G and H. H does hover. G was my engine button. Currently it opens my curio slots. So like all the stuff on the side here, you can just shortcut it with G, I guess. We don't really want that, or at least I don't really want that. So I'm going to search, I'm going to click key and then search G. Ugh. And we're going to pretty much get rid of all of those. So toggle shrink, we don't need that. And then it's just going to be the jetpack. Awesome. So now G. Okay, G should do that. My guess now, of course, is that anything that says like Shift G or something, none of them really say that. Like, this is the only one. Categories, movement, jetpack, toggle jetpack engine, G. None of them are like Shift G or something that are like overriding it. All right, what if we just search jetpack? Toggle jetpack engine, G. And then I press G, and that should toggle the jetpack. Very interesting. I don't know. All right, well, we'll try something else then. Let's search jetpack. What do we want to do then? Let's make this guy 4. No. Plus. No. Enter. Keypad enter. Awesome. Boom. It just doesn't work. Is it because it's not on my like body like this? Is that the problem? I feel like that was the problem, because now I've actually got that. I don't think we had that before. Let's try. Can we go back to G? You can see the hover toggles are off and on. But I can't turn the engine on. What am I missing? I must be... What am I missing? I don't really know. Unless it's like intentionally disabled. I mean, we can push it up to the next tier, I guess. Sure. So we'll go ahead and grab 11 of these. Looks like we need more sticks because in what world would we have enough sticks? Not this one, I'll tell you. Let's just grab those. Cool. That's plenty of sticks. That should keep us going. Listen. The bees will happen. I'm telling you. They're on their way. It's just I need a way to get to them quickly. And reliably now and in the future. Okay, 11. In terms of these, I think we just need 5. So we'll try that. We'll see if that's the right amount. Furnaces, we're going to need a few of. That should be fine. That might be a problem. 1 and 2 thrusters. And then a battery. Awesome. And then that should be this guy here. The stone jetpack. Which should also charge. Awesome. And if I right click him, G does nothing. I'm baffled. I'm truly baffled. Category, jetpack. So there's throttle buttons, there's descent, there's toggle engine. Toggle engine from, oh, it's a completely different mod. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Part of me thought that, but I also thought if I search jetpack, that's my bad. There you go, guys. Toggle engine for iron jetpacks. There you go. Now it turns on, and we can fly. Now, just by itself, you fly, and then you drop as you would. If you turn hover on, you fly, and then you slowly descend. And you can also sort of sprint in a direction as you're falling, or as you're flying, I guess. And it's pretty good. And obviously, we wirelessly charge. So, that's the gist of things. I'm going to now pump this guy up. You saw the speed that we were traveling at. I guess I can show it again. This is it. If we're sprinting, pretty decent. You know what I mean? Like, sort of flying speed, even though I'm not flying. If I was flying, this is the speed. As in creative flying, I mean. But just normally, that's the speed. Alright, cool, cool. So, let's go ahead and take this pretty much all the way to... I mean, we'll try. We'll see if we can get all the way here. We're going to need a few different things. Looks like just advanced coils, which, honestly, it's probably the same thing. We'll get 11 of these. There we go. And then we'll craft all this. If it does appear to just be literally the same thing, so we'll make 5 of these, then I'll probably just do, like, all of it off camera. Or most of it. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like, be like, next jetpack, like, as I craft it. Just so that you guys know what's actually taking place. We are low in the cobblestone department, and I feel like we always have been. You know, just a weak point in our business. I don't know if this is going to be enough. It probably won't be, actually. Oh, that's annoying. We're going to need more iron. Not more iron, more thing. Alright, this should work. Iron jetpack? Yeah, cool. Alright, let me just quickly... I need cobble. How do I get cobble? I don't have a cobble. This guy will give me cobble. Yeah, okay. Let's just jump down here. Let's go shapeless. Just cobble, please. Yeah, just plenty of cobble. Alright, plenty of what we want. Now these, yeah, it's all going to be the same, so I'll be back. That is the gold jetpack. Oh, we're actually out of diamonds, so I've returned. I think we've got some in here, like this guy over here. 20. It'll be enough, but we've definitely spent a lot more than we should have, I think, on this thing. In fact, oh, we might not even have enough to, like, follow this through, because this stuff, it eats a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, we can make 1 thruster. Alright. I need more diamonds then. I mean, yeah, that's a problem. I mean, we can get more diamonds from this guy. I just need to actually, like, take some stuff out, because as you can see, we've got a bunch of junk in here. In terms of what I want to take out of here, I guess it doesn't matter too much. What can I think I'm just going to destroy, like, these blocks that we get. Or I guess I can just open them, right? I can just split them up or something. I don't know. Don't know. You know what this guy needs? He needs some stack upgrades. That's definitely what everyone else was thinking, right? We just need some stack upgrades. That's what I was thinking. You were thinking about the bees and that checklist we made, the little clipboard? Yeah. No, clearly. No. That's not the plan at all. Alright, stack upgrade. Some gold. We've got plenty of this stuff. We've got plenty more of this stuff in our underwater thing. We can't take this to diamond, sadly, for reasons we just realized earlier. But it's fine. So now, currently, pretty much full, bit of an issue. Now, not less than half. If we wanted to as well, and I kind of do, we can upgrade this guy a little bit more. So I'm going to turn him off. I'm going to grab out the shape card. I'm going to pick him up. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him in the machine infuser we have slapped around here. Because it will make him faster. So I'll chuck that stuff in there. And he'll be infused a little bit more. On top of that, hold on. We should have, some dimensional shard ore. Now this stuff, if you look at it, that's the only way you can make, you can get it, right? So, Was that a sentence? So, hashtag fortune. Fortune 3, we could craft with some experience and a book and quill, and that's what I'm going to do, and we'll chuck that on something. 3 lapis, 3 emeralds, book and quill. Let's do it. So here we go. Book and quill needs a feather and a book. Feather and a book. Feather and a book. Feather and a feather and a feather and a book. Do we have any chickens? Last time we found chickens, they were way out here. I'm also not sure if I should... I mean, I don't even know if Fortune's going to do anything to it. I'm assuming it will, but... Once again, it could just be like a wild goose chase someone. I see a chicken. Alright, we'll kill the chicken. I've got looting 3. I am aware that some... Oh. Okay, we've got some song. We've got some song playing. I think it's underground. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Chicken. Where art thou, chicken? Why am I getting trolled by... Okay, chicken. Boom. For chickeny goodness. Was that the chicken? Oh, God. Alright. Listen. It's well worth it, trust me. By the way, did we ever discover what was preventing our spawner over here from functioning? Because, like, I've got it. It's on right now. Okay. Oh, well, I can fly now. So, I can come up here. Chop that. Ooh, fly. This guy, that's fine. This guy's powered. Catacomb. It says other mod. Is it, like, not allowed to spawn this stuff? Perhaps? He's got power. Interesting. So, if I come in here and I flick this, the one in there activates. And allegedly that turns him on. Always active? Active with signal. Yeah. I feel like this... he's not working with the other spawner. Like the previous spawner that we made him with. I don't really know if we can fix that, so... That's a bit of a problem in the grand scheme of our experience. We do... Oh, no, we don't. I was going to say we do have some stuff in here, but... We simply don't. Which means I wouldn't be able to craft the thing anyway. Okay, well... That's fine. I guess. So the fortune's not happening, so I'll just break this stuff as it is. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, sure. Now, I know that you can make a villager. I know that there's, like, all these things we can do, but... You've seen with the villagers we have, they just completely eliminate, like, ender pearls aren't an issue anymore. We've got infinite emeralds. Emeralds aren't an issue anymore. We just set up this guy. You know what I mean? Like, we can do that for pretty much everything in the game, and I just don't want to. I don't want to do that. That's just that... Oh, it switched to the pickaxe. I do want to double check. Sometimes they don't tell you the recipe. Oh. Sometimes they don't tell you the recipe, but like it can still do it. This is not one of those situations. Allegedly. Come on. Can you smelt it? No, he won't even go in. Okay. I just need something to mine this up then. Boom. We got over a stack from that actually, which is pretty good. So we'll chuck this stuff in here. He's currently at 30%. That should take him to about 60%. Actually, no, it'll be maybe like 55. But that's fine. And then we'll chuck in that. And that should take it a little bit further as well. And so this should make the builder faster and more energy efficient. And we're 26 minutes into the episode and we haven't even started traveling to our destination. That is perfectly fine. Everything's fine. I'll put this guy down here so he can at least charge. That's a great use of time. All right, this guy is good to go. So I'll slap him back there. All that's fine. Put this back there. Put that back here. Slap that there. Turn it on. Anything happening? Nope. I think I just need to click this. Although he's not getting power anyway, so maybe not. Where's the power going? We're draining all the power. Where are we draining all the power? This guy hasn't started up, has he? No, he hasn't started up. And yet all of our power is... Oh, it's all going into this guy. Gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. I guess that, yeah, that is a problem that I didn't really think about. That's fine though. That's fine. All right, let's put this guy on, and let's travel to where we want to go. Let's get this stuff done. So I've got some bee cages, so we can grab them if needed. It says it is in that direction. I'm going to activate engine. I'm going to activate hover mode, and I'm going to fly. Oh, I also need to increase the throttle. Hold on. Controls, keybinds, throttle. Currently, it is comma and full stop. So, for example, full stop puts your throttle up. The other one lowers your throttle. So, obviously, you go slow, goes fast. This isn't that fast, which is a little disappointing. But it's okay. It's okay. It's far enough. It wasn't that far of a distance, I guess. And we should now be in 20 blocks. You ready? Oh, we actually already are. This is a flower forest. This should be prime bee location, and I already see one on the map. Here we go. 1B, 2B. A little bit buggy, but we can turn that stuff off, I guess. But here we are. Cool. So I am going to go around and pretty much collect all the bees that we can find. Oh, I don't know what you're doing up here, buddy, but I guess that's fine. Oh, I forgot to turn hover mode on. So we've got 2 more bees. 1, 2. Now these bees you can just sort of breed together because they're just simple vanilla bees. So that's fine. I mean, that's what we wanted. We got the bees. I could have done that a long time ago, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just here to get stuff done. So, hold on. Here's the fun part. Best part of this episode. You ready? Travel to flower biome to collect vanilla bees for easy farming of honeycombs. Check. All right, so we've now got the bees. I'm going to go ahead and put them into our apiary over here. I'm probably going to have to pick up some bees. For example, I don't want all these lumber bees anymore, and I don't want a lot of these bees. I'll grab one of these and one of these, and then I'll grab as many lumber bees as I can. But then, I will say, I feel bad just, like, eliminating the bees, if you will. But I don't need all of them, right? I suppose I could let them free, but I don't really want to do that either. Alright, hold on. We'll have enough bee cages because I'm going to be swapping them out, right? We're going to have just these bees in here. So, like, for example, this bee, so on and so forth. I'll tell you what I'll do for the sake of not feeling like a villain. We'll travel over here to this village and we'll introduce bees into their colony. So, I mean, I don't need a lot of this stuff, so I'm just going to clear a little bit of inventory there. I've got plenty of the other stuff. So, lumber bee. That's a lot of lumber bee. And then we've got 3 yellow carpenter bees and a green. So, I can keep one of those. I'm going to keep 2 lumber bees, and then I'm going to free the rest of these. So, I'm going to free you, and then free you and you, I think. And that should be good. In worst case, we can come back here and I'm sure they'll be somewhere. Or they'll die in the desert. Maybe that's honestly a worse thing to do, but all I know is that it's done. What I'll do as well is we'll put these guys away so that, we know we've got them. Oh yeah, he's charging this guy. Is he full yet? No, I think he's currently drained like the entire system. At least our system's... See, that's why it's so nice to have your storage system on a completely different, like, storage network. We've got our own solar panels for it. We've got our own little power storage, and it's separate from the system because all that stuff's offline, but we're still online. We can still open things and, like, try to craft, more power solutions if we wanted to. Right? Right. By the way, the one thing these guys are good for is sometimes they'll offer you the sturdy bee cages. Now, I know that you can get a beekeeping bee and whatnot. It was, you guys reminded me in the comments of a few different traders you could do as well. But once again, I don't really want to do it that way. When this guy happens to have something, it's a lot more random. You know what I mean? So I don't mind buying stuff from him, but I kind of want to step away from just doing villager stuff. So we'll jump in here. I'm literally going to pick up every bee that isn't what we want. Now, I know there's some bees in here. But I do not have sticks for them. Alright, so in theory, I can hit this with a stick. Nope. I can hit this with a stick. And these all plop out. I don't know if they're angry at me or if they just plop out. Either way, that's fine. And, oh, I was going to attempt to... Oh, yeah. I was going to attempt to grab all the lumber bees out. There's one up here. I believe we're good then. There's no bee in there currently. There's no bee in here currently. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff I'll have to remove as well. But that should all be fine. We can actually go ahead and chuck them in here. No, I was going to free most of those, weren't I? Yeah, that's fine. We can grab all the wood out and stuff, though, so that he's good to go again. This is good. It will be a very successful episode if I can get this checklist done. So I'll put that stuff away. I'll go free these bees, and I'll be back. Oh, we want that bee. Cool. Okay. This is very successful. Very, very successful. So now we've mainly just got bees, right? And the cool thing about bees is they go into the beehive and they collect honey and honeycomb, meaning this guy isn't needed. I can pick up that stuff and we can start just removing this and repairing this place back to how it should be. So when you pick all that stuff up, we're going to be moving this. So, oh, we've got a bit of a messy situation. There we go. So I'll pick this up. We'll go ahead and pick that up. As for the bee nest, there's currently a bee in there. I don't really think there's much I can do about that outside of hitting the stick, outside of actually moving the thing, because as you can see, more of them are jumping in there. So I do need to figure out how I'm going to reliably get them out. But yeah, can you just break it? You can, but they get mad. That's fine. We'll just have to wait for them to not be mad. That's okay. That's alright. I don't mind that. I understand we broke a bee nest. That's going to be a little bit annoying because obviously we lost a bee nest, but I think it's fine. Assuming these guys can chill, then we should be good. Yeah, I don't know how long they'll be mad for, but hopefully bees forget a face. You know what I mean? Oh, also, because we can fly now, I completely forgot. We can actually just come up here and sort of clean this stuff up. This stuff was here when we grew some of those warped fungus a few episodes back. Beautiful. Okay, well we've got some stuff. So I'll tell you what, the bees are in there. They're in theory doing their thing. What's next? Install upgrades to the bee houses. I say houses because I thought we may make more than the one. Currently we've only got 5 bees. I guess we can start breeding them and make some more bee houses. So not a bad idea. What did the simulator cost? The simulator's doable, but we need a lot more honeycomb blocks to pull that off. Same with the speed upgrade. I was looking at these and you need a lot more honeycomb. So there's going to be a pretty big waiting game at the moment. So we'll just have to be breeding the bees and doing all that. Now, on that topic, I think again, this might have been Silvera as well. So it was very big, helpful comments. I think they mentioned the breeder from, from whatchamacallit, Productive Bees. Now, you can put an upgrade in the beehive, and it will. There's a 5% chance to spawn a new bee every time a honey's delivered. I mean, that's pretty cool. Or you can just get an actual breeding chamber, and it actually uses the upgrade. Oh, okay. And then you just put the flowers in, and you can obviously breed the bees that way. This one's not that bad, but once again, we just need the combs, so we'll probably just do it manually, and yeah, I think that'll just have to be fine. I'll sleep. We'll see if the bees are still mad at me. If they are, once again, not the end of the world. Well, actually, kind of the end of the world. But I guess we've still got enough not angry bees that we can... I'm sure we can work around it, right? I mean, they've gone back in their hive, so... I would assume that means they're happy. I'll wait, though. Or I reckon I could probably just quickly go in here and, like... just pick that up real quick. Maybe see if I can tidy this up. Oh, let's go construction mode. No, I can't go construction mode. Controls, keybinds. Category, dank. Construction mode, keypad 2. What's on keypad 1? Keypad 1. Toggle fluid. Oh, okay. I don't mind those being the same button, except the game will not let me. Okay, that's awesome. Keypad 1. Toggle fluid. In that case, I will turn that into dots. Cool. Sure. All right. So construction. Boom. Awesome. So yeah, there's 5 in here. They're doing their thing. I can't really do anything until they're done. So that's cool. That's fine. Did we have logs in here? We do. I'll grab one out. Place it there just so the tree's built again. And yeah, so, all right. This guy is not done. We can't do the upgrades. Clean up / fix the pump and pipe for the honey using copper casings on the pipe. Thank you guys for the help on that one. This was from a few episodes back, I think. Oh, it might have been last episode. I'm not sure. I think I replied to your comments, so I do apologize if this is a bit of a... or if I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I'll just look it up. I'm pretty sure there's a search filter. I can literally just search for the thing somehow. Sir Edward, thank you. Copper casing we can do. So I don't know if we have one. We don't. But I can grab a piece of copper as well as a log and we can make that happen. So the idea is that we make one of these and we can use that on the wood, right? So try and tidy this up a bit. We go over here. Oh, there's a book. There we go. There's a book. We can come in here and we can pretty much pick all of this up. Now I'm going to need a bucket as well to grab that water. But we can move the water outside entirely, all the pumping. And I think that's going to be very, very beneficial to us just in terms of visuals. Nothing's really going to change in terms of productivity, but it will look better. At least it should. So I'm going to grab this. We've got our wrench. I'm just sort of trying to pre-plan how everything's going to go. We'll break that. We'll break this. This I just want to be a pipe actually. So kind of, I guess. Oh, we've got pipes on us. So you're going to get picked up. You're going to become a pipe. Cool. Which means it can be one we look at as well, which is awesome. This guy, that guy needs to be one as well. But you can probably guess what the problem is. There's honey in there. I want to take that honey out. So we'll have to set up some honey bottles in there, but that'll be fine. I'll probably use the honey we have to make honey treats. On top of that, once we get more honeycombs, we can turn that into liquid honey as well via some different means. So yeah, cool. So, what was I out here for? Honey bottles. This is connecting glass, which is kind of a problem. I can't convert this back into glass, can I? It says it works as glass. Well, it clearly doesn't. That was clearly a lie. Alright, we'll head back over here. Honey. I'm home. So, boom and boom makes honey treats. And it leaves glass bottles. Like so. 3 glass bottles. Cool. That should be enough to at least get that thing empty, the tank. And then we can move the tank outside. So we'll place those there. That works. Awesome. This guy... Oh, he actually still has stuff. He must have had a lot in him. Awesome. I mean, alternatively, I could make a bigger tank out there, I guess. That's probably the better idea, to be honest. Let's search tank. Let's do it. Why not? He needs a barrel. Cool. Let's do 2 barrels. Let's grab tanks. 1, 2. Sounds good to me. So we'll run out here. Ideally as well, I actually want to have this barrel be out here. Sure. Barrel there. And then I actually want the spout to be over here as well. So we can still keep stuff over here. For example, I can keep the tank here and then just run like the piping over there. So I'm going to place the tank there. We're going to run this pipe. We're not going to do the fluid pipe anymore. I'm going to instead connect this. And it's going to... oh, yeah, sure. It can snake around a bit. And it'll go there. You know what? That looks a bit silly. I'm going to do this. So there we go. And then obviously one of these needs to be a pump. So I'm going to make it this one. That will become a pump. This will have a large cogwheel, which will have a water wheel, which will have a hole here for the water. And so, in the perfect world, it will flow down there. This guy will spin, and it should pull honey from all the sources. So as you can see, honey is flowing through there. Very beautiful. And it is going in here. We've currently got about a bucket, and it's draining from all of these, so they will soon be empty, which is exactly what we want. This guy will no longer be a tank. He will be a pipe. And to stop like tiny baby bees getting through here, we're going to right-click casing there to turn that into like a bit of a block. I could also connect that down at the bottom, especially since this guy's now empty, so he's not going to be there. And we're going to have the stuff sort of flow through the bottom anyway, so yeah, we'll just move things around a little bit. Yep, that should be fine. Let's switch to the pickaxe so that I can pick up the glass. Cool. Pick up you. Glass here. Wrench you. Glass here. Place you. Place you. If I wrench this, what happens? Oh, it just takes it off. I wasn't sure if I could have it be like see-through. Like, like if it's that and I placed it. No, it doesn't really matter. All right, cool. But then we can connect that there. So this is all hooked up. That should work perfectly. And now this guy has a bunch of honey, obviously. We'll probably need another pipe to get the stuff into the spout that is going to sit. Or how do we want this? Because spouts onto a depot, but then the depot into a barrel. So maybe I could have. I have an interesting idea. We'll try to pull it off. So first of all, what have I done? Copy casing for the pipe. I've done that. We've got a few more quests to go on. I guess they're quests. I'm going to make a barrel. Or sorry, a drawer. Oak storage drawer. This guy's going to store honey bottles. Right? And so that's going to be here. To do that, I'm going to do some create because I love me some create. I'm going to have a chute. So this guy here, he needs iron plates, which I should be able to do. Let's search hammer. Got this guy. I'm just going to craft as much as it lets me. Yeah, exactly. So chute. There we go. You get quite a few. We only need one. I don't need a chute. I'm going to do funnels. So we're going to get these. I'll grab a brass funnel and I'll grab an andesite funnel. I actually crafted way more than I wanted to, but that's fine. So the brass funnel is going to go somewhere else, but the andesite funnel is going to go there. So that's going to insert into that. Cool. I know. That's fine. We're getting there. The depot is going to go here, and it is going to have a brass funnel there, set to extract. And then this is going to have a spout on top. And then this is going to obviously connect here, I guess. And then I do actually have a spare tank, but we're still one short to greatness. That's fine. It's fine. We probably have some pipes in the system, to be honest, because we've made quite a few. We do not. Okay. Well, it would have been cool if we did. So there's that. Let's go hammer. Or hammer. Let's make a stack. Cool. And then I believe it is just this. Also, let's quickly repair our hammer. Once again, I'm not sure if we have the experience for this, but that's fine. Make a bunch of pipes because we always use them. And so these ones, this will just go there. Cool. Now this guy will need a pump as well, which does sound like a bit of a problem, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm guessing here. Is that how I want to do this? I mean, I guess so, right? Otherwise, I could run it along here and then up. And that might just look better in terms of for the, let's do that, right? So then I need another pump. This is fine, It's, listen, well worth it. I'm telling you, this episode is going to feel a lot more successful, I'm telling you. Water wheel, boom, boom, boom. It's possible it doesn't go out today. That's just what I'm sort of thinking about. It might go out tomorrow, which doesn't matter when you're watching this, me telling you this, because it came out today for you. Unless you're watching this in the future, in which case it came out yesterday. But it's never going to come out tomorrow when you hear this. Or at least it shouldn't. If it does, I don't know. I don't know what that means. All right, you're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to go here. And you're going to go there. And that's going to be another water bucket. The creative flight thing is phenomenal, by the way. It makes everything so much easier. Boom, that goes there. Cool. And then, of course, we want to be able to see what's happening here. It's racing up there. It's zooming. And there we go. So that's now got honey. So the next thing to do would be to store this guy full of bottles. We could probably do that the good old-fashioned way with just a hopper, I think. I don't think we need to do anything fancy, so let's just go hopper. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's search glass real quick. Close that. Glass, boom, boom, boom. And let's just craft a stack of bottles. Why not? I think I can just put a stack on this thing, but there's a few things I want to do. So first thing I want to do is tell this guy to filter out hoppers. Then I want to put a glass bottle in. I want to get a honey bottle and tell him, hey, I actually want you to do honey bottles. And I want you to... well, I actually kind of... Oh, I kind of don't really want you to do a crazy amount. You don't need to do 64. Ah, there we go. He's happy. All right, so, yeah, I can just do that. That's fine. And otherwise, we'll have a hopper there to do some more stuff. I also do kind of want to, yeah, like do that. You know what I mean? And then also possibly, it might look weird, but I just want to give it a shot. And then possibly that. Maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell. But I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So we've got glass bottles automated. Well, not fully, but semi. We've got the honeycomb set up. So, connect the bee houses to a barrel. We haven't done that yet. Nest, basement. Okay, so we haven't done a lot of this. but we've rewired it. Do I want to do that other stuff? I kind of do. There's some of it I want to do. The nests we could do. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't know where they come from. Where they go. Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, it's just a blood moon, so they just spawn like crazy because they're like the only mob sort of near us. You know what? We can test out our Airs Nouveau thing. Hold on. So, I would like to search tablet. I don't like the sounds. Sets time to night. I want to set the time to a sunrise, right? The sunrise one. I don't actually know where it is. Sunrise, here it is. Tablet of sunrise. All we need is a clock. Boom. And then we can make the tablet of sunrise. Now, it is a blood moon, meaning you cannot sleep because it's a blood moon. But we have a tablet of sunrise. We also have infinite mosquitoes attacking us, which we want to solve. So, tablet of sunrise into this ritual. Awaiting activation, we right click. It flies up. And bye-bye blood moon. Hello, sunshine. How cool is that? I mean, that solves my problem, doesn't it? It's honestly pretty good. There was still a mosquito over here, so we'll have to watch out for it. I don't even know what they are. Poisonous, something or others. That's fine. So, the nest situation. Do we want to... I mean, we can do that, because we've got honey now. So we can make some honey treats. We can do all that. So, we'll give it a shot. I'll sort of show you what the plan was, I guess. To pull that off, let me just sort of sort my inventory. What here do I want on me? I think just those. Obviously, the rest of this stuff will pull at some later date, but I think for now... Wait. The rest of this can go. We can grab that stuff out later. Boom. Okay, cool. So, we need to make nests, and I want to expand the structure over here. Currently, we were using this guy. And so there's like a little bee in there. But I want to expand that. So we're going to do a bunch of stone bricks to expand that out. And we're going to have just a bunch of nests. And I'm going to put like one honey tree in each of them. And at some point, they're going to make new bees. That's the plan. And that's going to be how we get our hands on a bunch of them. So I'm going to make, I guess, that much stone bricks. And we'll sort of see how far we can push this guy. It doesn't have to be too insane. Just enough. You know what I mean? That's probably not going to work. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Like, even this is probably far enough. We really don't need to go too far. So that should be good. Alright, I definitely threw my dank away as well, which is a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world, I guess. Alright, it's going pretty well. I need some more bricks. This guy over here is a new one. Globe. Meh. The front, by the way, I'm going to actually make glass. I know we didn't on the other one, but I think it'd just be nice to have, so we'll do that. The roof will not be. Just because, I don't know, I can't be bothered making the glass. And we may actually turn that spot that we made with, like, the player thing into just... but like, I mean, I guess it can just stay as it is. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, this is good. I'll be honest, I don't have the time. Like, I'm meant to be sleeping. Tomorrow's gonna be probably not good, but I think it is gonna be fine. Well, I mean, this episode's gonna be good. Melizzy also mentioned there's clear glass, so I'm gonna make a stack of that and see how this stuff looks. I think it connects as well, or is there connecting clear glass? Scratched glass? No, we don't want that. So clear glass just doesn't have the little like specks through it. I'll be honest, I kind of do like the specks, but it's fine. Alrighty, we can place all of these. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, awesome. So I want to keep this as a door. I would like to then open up this. So obviously there's a little bit more room for the bees. There we go. Ideally, we replace all of this with dirt. And then the walls with the other stuff. Now, I don't have my exchanging gadget, but I think it's fine. I kind of do like this little section being different, I guess. And so I'm going to place a bunch of different nests in there. Specifically, the ones that I remember us needing. For example, the glowstone nest like we've got all over here. So if I click on the glowing bee, there's a glowstone nest. That's what we need. The chocolate bee requires a sand nest, a gravel nest, or a dirt nest. So, I don't know. We'll do a dirt nest. Why not? And all of these need wooden swords. So I'll tell you what. We'll actually just make a bunch. And just chuck them all in and hope that that's good. So, glowstone nest. We've got one. Dirt nest. Was it just dirt? What'd that guy need? Coarse dirt. Oh, of course. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. What about the rest of the stuff? Like, I know there's end nests. You need end stone for that? Oh, we can make it. Can't we? No. I thought we could, create... Oh, we could do a ritual. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Oh, the possessed endermite drops endstone. Yeah, I mean, that's an option. It's on the table. It is achievable. As well as, honestly, this conjuration essence is probably, like, the easiest thing to do. I'd need a starbuncle. It's doable. It's very doable. It's very doable. But, not today. Not today. Regardless, I mean, these are fine. We've got, I think, 2 honey treats, so we can at least do that. If we search, nest, here's all of our other options. An obsidian nest. What does that guy do? Can we have a look? He'll make the draconic bee. We actually need that. The problem is it looked like it needs a dragon's breath to activate. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah, there's obviously sand and stuff. Well, we'll just do these two. These were along the path of making like yeah, like all these different bees. You know what I mean? Like the lapis was the blue banded and that guy. Lapis and ender gives you diamond. And then diamond plus what should we call it? Like a block of netherite or whatever it was. So yeah, cool. I mean, I'm happy. I like it. So we'll come in here. We'll place our dirt nest. And we'll place our glowstone nest. And we'll go honey treat and honey treat. Oh. I think this guy needs to go into the end. I don't think he works here, sadly. Or he needs a different thing. Yeah, he needs a bit of glowstone dust. Cool. Nice. Last second, I was like, wait a minute. Surely, what's that over there? Oh, it's so creepy. They're just... the amount of times things I see, and I'm just like, what's going on over there? Everything's fine. We'll just pretend it's fine. I think that's a safe option. So that didn't work. I do think that it may need to be in the nether. Must be placed in nether. Yeah. Alright, well. What do you reckon? We didn't do one of each nest. I won't tick it. Construct a long building. We did that. It probably won't hold every nest, but we built it. Build a basement under the apiary and connect the bee houses. That's an option. We are at the one hour mark in terms of recording, how would I pull that off? All I would need to do is build a basement underneath and then connect that guy over here. So we can make that happen, I guess. I kind of like the idea of it being over here. So, for example, if we have this go under here. Boom, 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 boom. And we have it sort of be at this level. I kind of... Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't mind it being at this level. That should be pretty good. Like just a nice... just a good old 4x4 ceiling. So then, this guy is what? It is going to be, once we're at the door, it is 1 including the door, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, once we're at the door, being here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's where I've got to go. In order to like have this thing reach that bee house, beehive, whatever it is. I don't remember what they call it. So that will go there, and now I've just got to head in that direction. So let's do small square, and I'll head over in that-ish direction. By the way, I'm gonna quickly, just before it becomes nighttime, although it may already be too late, just try and make another feral flare lantern, specifically for underneath there. I don't think this exists, but that's fine. Because I wanted to light up the area around as well, but yeah, boom. Cool. So, how far do I need to go? I need to go to, what is that? 364. So if we go across here to 364, which would be right here. There it is. Cool. So that's it there. Meaning I can probably get away with, covering that up. And then just quickly tidying up the rest of this. The feral flare lantern should get to all this lighting. Just got to give it a bit of time, I guess. Hopefully you guys can still see. But it's currently up there. And I would like to connect it. What's that? 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. I would like to connect it there. Cool. And we'll put like fancy walls in at some point. But I think I'll just run the cable along the roof. And I think I'll just use item pipes. I'm sure there's something cooler I could do, but that's fine. Let's go pipe. Item pipe. Yeah, it should just be fine. I just want to hook it up roughly. Have the infrastructure in place, right? So connect that there. And then, yeah, we'll just run along here. Worst case, we switch things up later. That can go there. Now this will be a little bit trickier because if I want this to actually extract, I'm going to have to do that. Oh, that actually did work. Hold on. For some reason I didn't think it would. Hold on. Shift and spacebar places it. Shift and spacebar extends it out. There we go. It actually updated that time. Cool. And that goes down here. And so that should have already done stuff. Yeah, 35. Cool. We saw it in action. Wonderful. I mean, that works. That's okay. That's 2 of them done. That is the basement done and connected the bee houses to the barrel. There's only 1 bee house, but it is connected. And then, of course, that's the honey. Cool. Yeah, how cool is that? So we've got plenty of honey treat potential. We'll be able to see exactly how much we've got. We can manage all that stuff. It looks a little bit silly, maybe, but I think it looks better than it did before. This area down here we'll have to spice up at some point, but that'll be easy. Pretty much just replace the walls and the floors and stuff. Cool. All right. Well, I'm happy. That's honestly it. I might, try to make it daytime and look for a thumbnail or something, and then I'll go after. We'll read the next part of the Robert Law. We'll see what's happening. I think I'd just like raise an army of the undead or something. So we'll see what's going on there. But yeah, this should be good. I don't know what. The problem is between this episode and the last episode is like, how am I going to come up with a new title? It's just like I feel like realistically we've done like the same thing I've just like done it way better. You know what I mean? Each time I've just made it nice. I guess automated honey bottles. Even then, it's not really fully automated. I wouldn't be. I don't know. I'd probably say fixing things or something as the thumbnail or title or something. All right, we'll head back over here. Oh, the Phoenix. I'll tell you what. I think I saw the start of the Phoenix getting made, the gold bits, but yeah, it's actually got like the particles around it, like the flame. That is nice. It's very nice. I also saw this just monstrosity. Yeah, okay. This looks nice. That looks nice. I also, another little sneak peek. That is a big project. That is massive. Anyhow, let's jump back over here. Here we go. Number 23. Chapter 19, Part 1, The Forbidden Name. The piglins are attacking, a male soldier yells. Gold hears the man's yell and quickly hurries back to Robert. Robert, they are here, the ones you banished to the Netherrealm, the piglins, Gold says. Robert summons his children and they all exit the building and rush to the battlefield. At the battlefield, a man stands on top of one of the taller buildings and yells, Robert, where are you? A building explodes next to the Shady Man. The Shady Man continues, come out, wherever you are. Gold starts shaking. He knows that voice from somewhere. But who? It takes Gold a second, and then he realizes. Robert? Gold trembles. That voice. Robert turns his head to Gold. Robert, that voice belongs to... Dun, dun, dun. Hey guys, welcome to today's call to action. Today's call to action, whose voice do you think that is? Let me know in the comments below. And somehow that'll make all of our days better. It's totally not just to boost my analytics. I want to hear who you think the voice... I mean, the thing is, right? I can't even like say that unironically, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, on one hand, it's like, sure, you know, I'd like to hear that. But the fact that, like, me asking you, you know, he's like, he's just baiting you into leaving a comment. Every time I'm watching someone and they mention leaving a comment, it's like, you villain. it's like, of course. Dude, sometimes I'll be typing out the comment that they're about to ask me to do. They ask it and I'm like, hey, hold on a minute. I don't want to do it now. You know what I mean? It's like when you start cleaning up and then someone says, hey, can you clean that up? And you're like, no, I don't think I will. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. What I like about doing stuff like this, I think this is very important. Extremely important. Is realistically, in terms of progression for the pack, we kind of haven't done much, right? Like over the past few episodes. In terms of our base though, massive value added by these two things here. Functional, that's very important, much like our sugarcane farm, but also like looks good, and on top of that, unique. You know what I mean? Like it looks different compared to everything else. And I quite like it. I still think over here, we could do a little bit more. I still at some point want to put like a wall all behind this. Kind of just with andesite casing, I think. But the only problem I'd have with the andesite casing is that they're connected textures. And so if I can't get away with placing one anywhere, it may look weird. But I'm thinking there's no reason I can see at the moment, at least, that I can't place andesite casing like behind every block I'm looking at here. It'll go around that, but that'll look fine. I'm just thinking of like the connected texture. It'll go around there. Yeah, I think we could do that. And then maybe I turn it into just like, I don't even know. Yeah, it would look good from this side, but then from the other side, I kind of want it to look good. This thing's been burning eternally for like years at this point. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are still enjoying it. I guess it's one of those true tests to see if you actually are enjoying the content. Because from my opinion, there hasn't really been much content the last few days, but I guess it's fine. I mean, obviously in terms of what we've done, but I think it's good. Let me know what you think's going on here with this guy not turning on. What the deal is. Like he turns on, you can see the light on him activates, so that shouldn't be the problem, but I don't know. He appears to have power. Maybe that's just bugged and he doesn't have power. I'm not too sure, but he's not too happy with me. Yeah, thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.